Hey everyone, welcome to this week's live session. Today's topic is Become a Front-End Developer. But before we begin, I'd like to thank our viewers for tuning in and actively participating in these sessions. Let's wait for a while for more people to tune in. Also, we have a dedicated team to answer all your queries. So if you have any questions, let us know in the chat section. We'll get back to you. Alright, I see a few more people. So this session will be about today's topic, which is Become a Front-End Developer. So let us begin. We are going to discuss the things you need to know to become a web developer. First, we will start with basic skills which every web developer must know before moving into more advanced web frameworks. Then, we will understand what React is and why it is so popular. After that, we will go through another web framework called Angular. Then, we will also get to know about a comparatively new front-end framework called Vue. In the end, we will go through the front-end developer salary trends, which will give you an insight of the job market. So without further ado, let's get started. First, the basic skills. Let us understand what basic skills are required to become a web developer. There are a few recommendations in that you must learn for either path. These are the common things every programmer should know. The first one is the GitHub. So Git is a free open source version control system that enables collaborations in a particular project. It is designed to handle both small and large scale projects. Git is a tool used to save code and create different versions to better manage the feature updates in the product or an application. So followed by the GitHub, the next important thing we have is the data structures and algorithms. A data structure is the location used to store and organize data. An algorithm is a collection of steps to solve a particular problem. Learning data structures and algorithms allow us to write efficient and fast computer programs. So followed by data structures and algorithms, we have the text editor. Get familiar with the text editor of your choice. Visual Studio Code is the top choice for most of the web developers, and my personal choice too, because of the large support of languages and, of course, the speed. The text editor is where you write all your code and the terminal is where you execute it. So followed by the text editor, we have the command line. The command line is an important tool to get familiar with. It is how you run your code after writing it on a text editor. The better you are on the command line, the more efficient you will be as a developer. So followed by the command line, we have the HTTP and HTTPS. The HTTP protocol is the backbone of the internet. It handles requests and responses from a web application. It is mandatory for a web developer to have good knowledge of both HTTP and HTTPS in order to build fast and responsive web applications. Now that we know what basic skills are required to become a front-end developer, let's discuss about the most popular front-end library, that is the React. Now, what exactly React is? So, React is a front-end JavaScript library used for building beautiful user interface components. It is an open source, meaning it can be used in your commercial projects without any restrictions. It is also component-based, and these components can be used again and again, promoting code reusability. It is an MVC or Model View Controller architecture. React is the V responsible for how the application looks and feels for the end user. Now, why should you learn React? React has always been in high performance as it uses virtual DOM rather in real DOM. So basically DOM stands for Document Object Model and is used by every internet browser for rendering a web page or an application. React can also be easily integrated with other JavaScript frameworks like Node.js, resulting in the development of a completely new web application including frontend and the backend. It is comparatively easy to maintain large-scale applications written in React because it highly promotes code reusability and code readability. So followed by React, the next important thing we have is the Angular. We have an idea of what React is, but it is not the only framework used for building user interfaces. So now let us know about Angular. So now what exactly Angular is? Angular, unlike React, is a fully fledged framework for web application development, which usually does not require additional libraries for implementing additional functionalities like routing. It is also open source and backed by Google and is regularly updated, resulting in constantly improved performance and addition of new features. In terms of performance, it was pegged to be much slower than React, but with the recent versions, performance seems to be on par with React. Now, why should you learn Angular? Angular is one of the most stable frameworks out there. It is also the most complete, meaning you don't have the need to integrate with other frameworks since it pretty much includes everything for the web development of a complete web application. Angular, backed by Google, is a safe choice for using in long-term projects since it is not going anywhere anytime soon. Angular is obviously used by Google for its web applications and also used by other large-scale companies, creating a lot of job opportunities. Now followed by Angular, the next one we have is the Vue. Now that we know quite a bit about the two popular front-end frameworks, namely React and Angular, let's now go ahead into Vue and learn a bit more about Vue.js library. Now what exactly is Vue? Vue is a lightweight and open source progressive JavaScript framework used for developing interactive web user interfaces. It is meant to be integrated with other libraries to develop a complete web application. Like React, Vue.js is mainly focused on the Vue part of the web application and hence it's a bit faster when compared to Angular, which is a complete web application solution. Vue.js is commonly referred to as Vue and pronounced as Vue.js, or Vue is rightly so. Now why should you learn Vue? Any beginner web developer can easily understand Vue and start building their own web user interfaces. Like React, Vue also uses virtual DOM, resulting in better performance, and it also uses the component-based code design, promoting code reusability and code readability. Vue.js has become popular in recent times, and many companies are starting to use it, owing to its lightweight performance and easy integration with other web libraries and frameworks. Now with this, let's move into the next section where we will discuss about the front-end developer salary trends. Now that we know what skills we need to become a front-end developer, let's now have a look into the salary trends of a front-end developer. Front-end developers are always in high demand since new web applications are launched and managed continuously. There are generally offered generous salaries across the globe. The salaries also depend on the factors like frameworks, skills, and the work experience. The average salary of a front-end developer in India is 5,06,000 rupees per annum. The average salary of a front-end developer in the United States is $76,929 per annum. There you go. We have discussed possibly everything about becoming a front-end developer, and we have a YouTube playlist that covers everything from the basics of HTML and CSS to advanced web development frameworks. Don't forget to check those out if you are interested in front-end development or web development in general. The links are added in the description box below. And with that, we have reached to the end of this video. Hope you liked it. Think we missed anything important? Let us know in the live chat or in the comment sections below if you're watching this later. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more from Simplilearn.